This is News 4 San Antonio Today, the only local news station with nonstop news.
Having a pretty good morning.
Yeah,
I think we are. This is what we do when we're talking about nonstop news. We are the only TV station in town commercial free until the top of the hour.
we have you covered this morning. You just heard from Jeannette, and she'll give us a deeper look at weather again in just a few minutes.
Yeah, Joy, though, and David Mendoza are tag teaming just a crazy, I don't know, what do you want to call this? Like, there's just a lot going on the roads this morning.
Yeah, so this is a very broad situation, a very unusual situation, and there's a lot of different aspects of it that we've been following. Obviously, it is affecting traffic to some extent. We've got a couple of lanes blocked here on the southwest side of San Antonio, but there's a lot more to it than that. And so photojournalist David Mendoza has been tracking it all live from Sky 4 this morning, and he has the latest. Good morning, David.
Hey, Joy. So yes, again, this is the intersection near South Cross and New Laredo Highway. We have a business, an auto parts business, where we have a wrecked out Suburban. I'm focusing on this because this is where police are focusing most of their investigation. I've heard that this vehicle was involved with a multi-vehicle accident, a possible shooting. I believe I heard police earlier mention that they found bullet holes and blood by this Suburban or in the Suburban, but this accident / shooting does span across South Cross pretty much down the whole way until you get to the intersection. So we have another wrecked out vehicle here. This one seems to be involved. At the moment, though, we have no actual shooting victims. When I first arrived on scene, I did see police and fire out here at this gas station talking to people. I've also heard unconfirmed witness accounts that they heard shotgun blasts going off in the area. Multiple calls went out because of a shooting. This is why police responded. We have ground crews on the way to confirm some of this information, get more details, and see what police have to say. If I hear anything else, I'll let you know. Back to you for now.
All right, David, thank you. So again, more information continues to come in. We did get a update from Woody Woodard with the fire department, who said, this is still under investigation, but the preliminary information is kind of lining up with what we were seeing and hearing on those police scanners, which is that at least one of these cars was shot at. So we'll continue to follow this throughout the morning and get you some of those answers. Again, this is on the southwest side of San Antonio, South Cross Boulevard and New Laredo Highway. All right, back to our bigger traffic concerns. We've got delays on the northwest side this morning. Loop 410 eastbound at Evers finally now starting to improve, but it's going to take a while before all of that completely thins out. Still looking at about a 20-minute delay, but that will continue to go down now that we have all lanes back open. On the north side, Loop 604 westbound still closed right now between Lock Hill Selma and I-10. Not seeing a huge delay there. We are seeing delays downtown, both on I-10 and along I-35. Both directions through the downtown area. So that's just a bit of a mess. We know that's part of the ongoing construction project in that area to repair those bridge joints. All right, rest of San Antonio, here's what it looks like. We'll check in again soon with your on-time traffic.
All right, Joy, thanks. Lots to get to there. New this morning, a woman has died after a car lost control, hopped a curve, and then ran into her while she was sitting on her front porch.
That's terrible. News 4 San Antonio's Tony Davis joins us live now with the latest details and if police have a suspect in custody. Good morning, Tony.
Good morning. So police are still looking for the man who crashed into 70-year-old Janice Walker's home, killing her. And while this is still an ongoing investigation, these are the details we have right now. So this all happened when police say Walker was sitting in a chair on her front porch last night when at nearly 11 p.m. a speeding car lost control, jumped the curb, and drove into the front of the house. The home is located on DeFost Avenue near I-10. Walker was seriously injured when the crash happened, suffering 2 broken legs at the time. She was taken to BAMC, where she later succumbed to her injuries and died at the hospital. The driver ran off and left the car before police arrived. So again, police are actively looking for the driver of that car. And if you have any information regarding this case, you are asked or urged to call the police for that information. And we are continuing to follow this case and giving you the latest details both on air and online. Reporting live, I'm Tony Davis. Back to you.
In the Allen at the Live desk, a high-ranking aide to 2 New York governors is accusing us of secretly working for China. Jury selection in the trial for Linda Sun starts Wednesday today in New York. Sun, a Chinese-born naturalized citizen, worked in a number of agencies under New York Governors Kathy Hochul and Andrew Cuomo. Prosecutors say for years, Sun took gifts, concert tickets, and millions in kickback from Chinese officials. She also faces charges of acting as an undisclosed agent of the Chinese government, and Sun and her husband are also accused of laundering millions of dollars into luxury homes and cars, both though denying any wrongdoing. That's the latest from the Live Desk.
All right, Emma, thank you. I want to get to Jane King now with our Texas Business Report. Jane is
at the New York Stock Exchange. Good morning, Jane.
Hi, Jane.
Hi, good morning to you, David and Risa. So a hotel trade group says the U.S. government shutdown has cost the industry $1.2 billion in lost revenue. Flight cancellations and suspended federal travel are causing these issues. Now, this analysis was put together by the hospitality platform Oyster Link. It's based on data from the American Hotel and Lodging Association. Federal travel programs are still suspended, and that is a key stream of government-related hotel bookings. Well, Target is cutting prices on 3,000 food, beverage, and household essentials. That lowers the price of milk, eggs, and butter ahead of the holiday season. Cub Foods has reduced prices by about 40% on 30 grocery items, including bread and rotisserie chicken. And the move comes as millions of Americans await the food stamp benefits to resume. Now, Walmart, Aldi, and Kroger all are touting lower prices for Thanksgiving meals this year. Well, DoorDash was the fastest growing brand of 2025, according to a Morning Consult survey. And baby boomers especially have turned as consumers cut back elsewhere. Well, Levi Strauss & Company doubling down on luxury denim. It plans to roll out the new Blue Tab jeans, which cost $300 to $400 in more stores next year. Now, Levi's exec Harmit Singh told Reuters the premium collection performed so well in tests in Asia, Europe, and the U.S. that it will come back on a larger scale next year. The line also includes shirts and jackets that sell for as much as $800. Okay, the Dow closed at a record high yesterday. Investors optimistic that the government shutdown will end soon. And today we're looking positive. Live from the New York Stock Exchange, I'm Jane King. Back to you.
Jane, I don't know, $400, $800. It's funny, when everybody got into the whole Yellowstone kick and it was like, I want to wear jeans and boots, I don't think folks really realized how expensive a good pair of boots were. Or are.
Oh, I know.
And I think jeans are becoming the same thing.
Tecovas. They were like $300-something. So yeah. I'm afraid to wear them. They're so expensive.
Well, and then you could ruin them, right? Because if they get rained on or snow, or so that's the problem.
Exactly. Who knows what would happen in New York? But
yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. You gotta just wear them around your house. The great Jane King there, live in New York today. Jane, have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow.
Thanks.
A dramatic bridge collapse in China was caught on camera Tuesday. Video shows pieces of the bridge collapsing into the water after being hit by a landslide. According to Chinese state media, the bridge had recently been completed along a highway in southwestern China. There were no reports of injuries.
There's also new video out of a driver from Michigan repeatedly ramming a beauty supply store. Police dash cam video shows the wild end of this car chase with the driver repeatedly reversing, then driving into the store, then reversing, and then at this point drives almost through it. The officers did arrest the driver, who is now facing several charges. President Trump's officially endorsing Governor Greg Abbott for re-election. The governor thanking Mr. Trump, saying that he has always been a champion for the state of Texas. The president on his Truth Social account saying the governor has his complete and total endorsement. He's also praising Governor Abbott for leading the effort to redraw the state's congressional maps to favor Republicans during next year's midterm elections. Governor Abbott announcing his bid for an unprecedented fourth term last weekend, heading into the election cycle now with almost $90 million in a war chest.
It's a hotly debated topic around the country. Are non-citizens registering to vote in our elections? Now Bexar County officials are looking into that. Last month, the state said it found 2,700 potential non-citizens registered to vote in Texas, but those need to be verified further by individual counties. The News 4i team uncovers how Bexar County is doing that and how they slipped through the cracks tonight at 10 on News 4 San Antonio.
Now your certified most accurate 4-zone weather with meteorologist Jeannette.
The heat was on, AC's on, just back and forth.
Yeah.
You know what this weather is good for? Jeans.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. So I looked up the jeans that Levi's is selling. They're $400. They're more modern, maybe softer, maybe.
Okay.
I don't know what more. I don't know about modern.
for $400?
No, I could not.
Or a jacket for $800.
Oh, yeah. All right, let's go to weather. Hey, in case you missed this last night, there's an opportunity to check this out again tonight. We're talking about the northern lights, and yes, some folks here were able to see this last night. We'll get this, a more intense solar flare-up or geomagnetic storm. That's going to occur tonight, so you may see the northern lights appear more vivid, brighter colors. Now, this is only visible this far south from your phone camera. Visible with the naked eye farther north, hence the term northern lights. Now, just a spectacular view expected anywhere from New York to Missouri, even back across the Northwest. Again, this far south, you have to have your phone camera ready to go. Look north, and it's going to be more visible anywhere from northern Bexar County up into the hill country. Conditions for that will be nice and clear. Temperatures this morning, 40s and 50s, not as cold, but it is a chilly 44 degrees in Hondo. Highs today, talking 80s. We were in the 60s Monday afternoon, 70s yesterday. We'll get to the 80s today, and more 80s in the picture for the rest of the week into early next week. Dew point temperatures still on the lower side, 40s and 50s. However, it will be turning more humid as we get that stronger flow from the Gulf starting tonight. Tomorrow morning, we'll see dew points in the low 60s. Friday morning, also dew points in the upper 50s to low 60s, and that's going to help to produce some scattered clouds, maybe even some fog for tomorrow morning and Friday morning. Nice and clear from Texas to the high plains and even over towards the Midwest and the Southeast. Across the Northeast, specifically in New England, there is still a swath of snow there. Meanwhile, the Pacific Northwest is seeing rain. For the afternoon hours, mostly sunny skies. Tomorrow will be a little cloudy in parts of the area, maybe foggy too. That's between 4 and 9 in the morning. Friday morning as well, between 4 and 8, we could see some clouds and patchy fog. Sunshine though for the afternoon hours. This Pacific storm will not arrive here until next week. Now, before it gets here, Monday and Tuesday, we'll see increasing clouds with a lot more moisture in the air, maybe a few sprinkles or a shower. And then once the front comes in next Wednesday or Thursday, we'll see the chance for rain increasing. Looks pretty wet next Wednesday. Behind the front, it'll start to cool back down into the 70s starting next Thursday. Lows possibly in the 30s and 40s. Here's your extended forecast: 83, 84 Thursday through Saturday, 85 Sunday, going with a 20% rain chance for Monday and Tuesday, possibly up to a 50% rain chance for us next Wednesday. Here's the extended forecast for the other 3 zones. So fall is going to take a break for now. We'll pause it over the next several days.
Okay, a lot going on here this morning as far as traffic. We're starting off here on the northwest side where we already had an accident in the eastbound lanes of Loop 410. That was at Evers. That cleared, but as soon as it did, we had a vehicle fire also in the eastbound lanes, but a little bit farther back at Culebra. Right now looking at about a 10-minute delay, but that is going up a little bit. Here's a live look in this area showing us those flames have now been put out, but we do still have one lane blocked in those eastbound lanes. So still a problem there on the northwest side. We're also still tracking that situation on the southwest side, South Cross Boulevard and New Laredo Highway. That's where we had a crash and reports of a shooting. Photojournalist David Mendoza has been following that live from Sky 4, and he joins us now with the latest. This is still under investigation as we speak, correct, David?
Correct. It's still a very active scene over here on South Cross and New Laredo Highway. I wanted to show you this. You can actually see the gate broken where this truck exploded, coming to a stop over here inside this business. Bullet holes and possible blood found on that vehicle. The police have shifted their focus a little more down the street to this laundromat business. They've begun taping off this parking lot. I'm not sure if they found bullet casings or obviously they found more evidence. We have ground crews on the way to confirm all of this and find out what police have found with this shooting / multi-vehicle accident. I'll leave you with that. Drive safe and have a great day. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks. And once our ground crew gets there, hopefully we'll be able to get some more answers from police. And then don't forget about all the construction closures downtown as well, I-35 and I-10. That's the latest.
6:56 right now. One good thing about daylight saving time, an earlier chance to see the northern lights. We got this video, or picture rather, from one of our viewers in San Antonio last night. Oscar Carrera says that the picture here was taken from the north side. NOAA issued a G4 geomagnetic storm watch for tonight, which is what's caused yesterday's light show. That means it's got some cool sound effects happening here. It's like, it does feel like you need that with the northern lights. We have that one more time. Let's just do it. It's like, ding. Anyway, if you see the lights tonight, you can capture it. Oh no, what happened there?
I don't know.
Well, we want you to, there we go. Scan the QR code. Send us your pictures if you do see the northern lights, or you can always go to our website as well, news4sa.com. Look for the Chime In tab and upload the pictures from there. Oh, there we go. Yeah, there, the music's
South by Southwest is about 4 months away, and the first batch of Music Fest for performers is out. Platinum-selling rock band The All-American Rejects will kick things off on March 12th, and other big names such as musician Milo Korbensky.